I know I've shared a little bit about the Cricut Maker and all the things you can do with it, but today I actually wanted to take you step by step on a super easy project anyone can do. So I am making these beautiful ceramic coasters with infusible ink transfer sheets. They look so fun and it was so easy to make. The first step you're gonna do is go into Cricut Design Space, which is super easy to use. You can kind of pick any kind of project you're looking for. I wanted a very fun, summery, super simple project. So I went to infusible ink inspired projects and then I searched coasters. So I have the Cricut Maker machine. I also have the Cricut Easy Press. And then I have for this project a few different colors of infusible ink. I'm customizing it a little bit from what the original project is. So once you have your project and your materials all laid out, you click Make It in Cricut Design Space and then it literally walks you step by step through the entire project. So even if you're not like the most experienced crafter out there, Cricut has really made it so easy and accessible for everyone to create these really awesome projects that are so fun and you can personalize and really make your own. So I have my first color of infusible ink on the standard grip mat with the ink side up, and now I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the Cricut Maker. So once the Cricut Maker begins to do the cut, that's basically, it takes care of it for you. And then once the cut is finished, you can unload the mat and the cut is in the infusible ink. So you can't really see it from where you are, but the cut is right here and I will just weed it out. And then I just repeat all those steps with all of the different colors of infusible ink. I'm done with the Cricut Maker. I have all of my infusible ink designs cut out. Now I'm gonna get out the Easy Press and go back to the project itself. It actually, in this project, lists really helpful links on if you've never used infusible ink, like how long to press it on. But essentially I'm just gonna be pressing on the infusible ink with the Easy Press onto the coasters. I'm gonna take my infusible ink, I'm gonna place it onto the coaster. It sticks with like the backing of it. So then I'm gonna place the coaster actually upside down on top of the cardstock. I'm gonna use my parchment paper, place that over the coaster. I can see that my Easy Press 2 is ready and I'm going to lay it on. And push the Cricut and it counts down. So I'm just gonna keep it there. I'm not gonna touch it, but I'm gonna stand by just to be safe. Woo! So it is going to be very hot. You really wanna let it cool. You don't wanna touch it or use an oven mitt even when you think it's cool off. Just to be careful, 400 degrees is hot. So that was just such a fun and easy project anyone could do. It was so fun for summer. I love how they came out. So cool. I'm really looking forward to doing some personalization and home organization in the house, so stay tuned for that. If you would like to check it out, there is a link down in the description below. You can really do so much with this machine. Really, the possibilities are endless.
It has been a while since we did a Wander Wagon update. I think the last update we did was when I did the countertops and the faucet for the sink area. If you guys want to go check out that video, it has all of the in-depth on the kitchen. But today, I wanted to talk about the room that we have finally finished. We've finished one little section in the RV, and that is the master bedroom. So the master bedroom didn't have a lot of elements, and I think that's why we finished it first. Basically how it started was we started with the flooring and the whole thing, so that included the master bedroom, and then we moved on to painting all of the cabinets white because they were all the nasty 80s brown. So all of those got painted white, all the fixtures got painted black, and then we put beadboard up along the walls because there was water damage in the wood, and so we wanted to do something kind of creative, and the beadboard is a paneling, so we just put the beadboard up. And then we got the blinds, and that way and we also got the blackout blinds, so that way it's a nice like cave back there if you want to take a nap while you're camping. And then one of the last things that we did was replace the ceiling vent. So the vent was probably the grossest thing in the entire master bedroom. It was filled with bugs and nastiness, and it was the thing that we saw when we were laying in the bed, and that's what you had to look at, and it was rusted and metal. So I switched that out. Right now I'm going to do this overhead fan up there because it is probably one of the nastiest things in this RV. And it doesn't have a fan, so it's just kind of like an open outlet, and it doesn't really bring any air or anything. So I got a fantastic fan, which it's literally called a fantastic fan, and then you can suck air in or blow air out, and it's a little skylight, and it's right above our bed, so that's really nice. That was gross. I took that off, and tons of bugs and like spiders and spider legs and bug pieces fell down onto my face and onto the bed. That was a huge upgrade, and it's a skylight, so now we can kind of like see out, and it's not nasty, rusty, bugginess to look at. So that was one of the final things. Oh, and then also we did change the countertops in the master bedroom. They were like a crazy light pink 80s color. So I just went ahead and I got some marble contact paper on Amazon and laid it over the pink. I cut it out, laid it over the pink, and then stapled the edges underneath the counter, and it looks pretty good. It looks just like marble. It's not marble. Marble's probably not recommended in an RV because it's so heavy, but it looks great. It's waterproof on top. It feels like marble, you know, how it's like smooth. So yeah, and that was basically it. So comfortable. It's almost like too comfortable. It looks like a house in there. But yeah, we love it. I love that we finally finished a section. We have a huge trip coming up, you guys. It's like a 10-day RV trip. Our whole family's going, and my cousin, and we are so excited to do it. In the meantime, while we were also working on the master bedroom, we were working on the bathroom. I'll have to do a video on that because it's not done yet. But then I was also fixing the heat up in the cab, because on our last trip the heat actually went out and we had that huge antifreeze leak. So I replaced that myself. It was actually pretty easy once I figured out how to do it. So that saved us some money by doing it ourselves. And then I think that's basically it. And now we're just kind of moving our way from the back up to the front. So that means the bathroom and the rest of the kitchen, like all of this needs to be backsplash tiled. And then we're just gonna keep moving up. And then the last will probably be the very front of the RV where Junie's room is. We haven't painted any up there, and the cab. I don't know, we might leave the cab how it is just to leave that nostalgic like 80s feel, because this is so modern now. I don't know, we'll see. But let us know what you think of the master bedroom. We are super happy with how it came out, and seeing these befores and afters. I don't know if you guys remember, this RV looked like, I don't know, not very great. And now I am super happy with how it looks. The outside, the inside is coming along. Super stoked, and super cool that this was like our COVID project and it's finally coming together. We're working on it. It's gonna be a year in a month, so not making too fast of progress, but it's getting there. Thumbs up if you liked today's video, or like it. Be sure to subscribe and follow us on Instagram, and we'll see you in the next one. Be where your feet are.